Hi, I'm Diana Hernandez, Communications Assistant for the City of Enid. Special guest with me today is Michaelene Malan, Communications Specialist for the Enid Public Library. Michaelene, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So Michaelene, I'm going to jump right into questions. Now, in this pandemic, the Enid Public Library role is usually one of information first responders. What do you have to say on that?
The library is definitely a place for information, and it's a place to access that information. But as new information kind of comes out, there's also a lot of misinformation. So I think one of the roles of the public library is to bring accurate and reliable information, and it's to help our customers navigate that as well. So we're not only first responders, but we have to be a consistent and constant source as well, and we take that role very seriously.
Okay. Now, are the libraries trusted when it comes to information?
Mm-hmm. We are, and I think we have to, what we've done is we've created a community resources page, and that's linking to official government websites. You're going to find information for the CDC and the World Health Organization. But we also have statewide sources. So you're going to find the Oklahoma State Department of Health. We also link to the executive order reports. So if you're looking for statistics, we have information for that. And also local information. A lot of people are looking for a local resource organization that can help during this time. So we have lists for food assistance and for anybody, for small businesses, assistance for seniors. But with that trusted information, we also have mentioned the misinformation. And we put some information on how to avoid scams. So you're going to find links to the Federal Trade Commission and the Department of Health and Human Services. So you're getting that trusted information, but you're also learning to protect yourself online and protecting your privacy too.
Now, Michaelene, are you following the Pandemic Preparedness resource by the American Library Association and also the Allied Professional Association, along with the state, federal, and local regulations?
We are. We follow the ALA Preparedness. We check that daily. They have new resources out. One of theirs was to close libraries to the public, and we did do that with the first emergency declaration as well. And of course, we're following all the CDC guidelines. So we're practicing social distancing and hand washing techniques, all of that. So when we do reopen, the building will be safe, not only for the public, but our staff as well.
So how has the pandemic affected Enid Public Library?
Well, we did close our doors with the first emergency declaration. We don't have plans to open until April 30th, but subject to change. We're prepared to extend that if we need to. We had to cancel a lot of our events and programs, and that included the Enid Author Fest. We had stopped doing interlibrary loans, and we also closed our outdoor book drop, so we weren't accepting any new material into the library, which was important. And we also changed how we're delivering items to the public. So we're doing curbside pickup now for books. You can still get that. We extended all of our due dates and reserve and hold limits. One of the biggest changes is not having people in the building. They come in to use our computers and to print documents. So we kind of changed that to a lot of phone call help. Our librarians are always on hand to do that.
Now, you said you have delivery and curbside pickup. What are the programs that the Enid Public Library has implemented with all the changes to help serve the community?
Well, like I mentioned briefly, the phone help. So if you're just having issues with a job application or want to file for an appointment, we can lead you to those resources. We don't have our computers, of course, but you can use our Wi-Fi, and that's available in our parking lot that you can do. We're also focusing a lot on our online research and online homework help. Part of that was digital access cards. We're making sure to get those library cards to all of the students in our schools. And that gives them free access to all of our online databases. And those help for homework help, as I mentioned, or Universal Class is one of the ones that we like to use a lot. So if you're feeling a lot of stress or anxiety during the pandemic, you can take a stress management class. You can also learn meditation, or there's a lot of fun ones too. You can do face painting, learn how to speed read, which sounds like a lot of fun. And then our Facebook, we have a lot of, for our downtime, we have a lot of contests on there. Our librarian Kitty is doing story time. We're doing book clubs on there. So we've moved a lot of it on social media as well.
Now, if someone were to want to get a book and begin using the public library, would they need a public library card? And how would they go about getting one if they don't?
Yes, for our books and all of our online content, most of it, you do need a library card, but we've made that really easy to get. Just give us a call and we can get you fast access to that. You can do curbside pickup, so anything that we have in our physical collection you can do. We also have 2 digital libraries. One of the ones we have is Hoopla Digital Library, and that has over 500,000 titles. And it's not just books and audiobooks, it's also music CDs that have just been released or TV shows.
So what many people have realized that during this pandemic, it is really important to have a clear line of communication. What lines or mediums of communication is the library using?
Okay. So we're using our social media pages. We have the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We also just opened our TikTok account. But we're also using the City of Enid. We're putting out articles with the Enid News and Eagle and all on our website as well.
And is there any training for staff?
Mm-hmm. As new CDC guidelines come out, we're implementing those. And then we're also doing our own webinars with other libraries and with other government departments. So we're kind of learning how to handle the pandemic that way, and we're sharing resources between ourselves.
So everybody is sanitizing, everybody is cleaning thoroughly now these days. But when it comes to books, how do you clean? Do you sanitize books?
Our library director actually did a lot of research on that. Just recently, we got some more information on how to handle that. Mm-hmm. We had our book drops closed, but we're actually going to implement having them open 1 day a week. So we're going to do Tuesdays starting next week through our normal business hours. They can drop them off between 9 and 7. And as soon as those come into our book drop, they get quarantined for 7 days. And after that, there's a CDC approved solution that we can use to clean them. A lot of the times there was kind of like a rumor, I guess, going around to use Clorox wipes, but that breaks down the protective coating on books. So we can't use that.
Now, when we get a book and we return it, do you suggest we clean it with anything or not?
No, at this time, we're just asking to, I guess, treat it how you normally would, take care of them, keep them in one place. And then when we do have our book drops open, like on a Tuesday, you can just drop those in and we'll take care of quarantining and cleaning them.
Now, you did mention that the Enid Public Library has the Wi-Fi on, but are you thinking of expanding that Wi-Fi, or is just welcome to the individuals to come park and use it in their cars?
We are working on expanding it. Right now, I believe it's still in the cars. And as long as you practice social distancing, we have it on all hours of the day. You can access it. To use our wireless, you actually do need a library card. So just give us a call. We can get you set up with a card and you can access it anytime you'd like.
And is the Enid Public Library collaborating ideas with other public libraries?
We are. We're always in contact with other libraries to see what they're doing, how they're handling the pandemic. But we're also in contact with other educators in the state and in the country and other teachers. So we're sharing resources that way.
That's great. Now, as a community, what is it that we can do to help the Enid Public Library?
Let's just use our library, really. Sign up for a library card with us, ask us questions, go to our social media account and watch a story time video or comment, anything like that. We love to interact with the public, and we're here to answer questions. Yeah, we're still here to help you however we can.
Okay, and if you can remind the viewers who are watching what your contact information, so that they can have it if they want to go ahead and reach out to you guys, learn more about the curb up pickup and delivery, any things that you guys are doing. How can they contact you?
You can do the phone. Our phone number is 580-234-6313. And we have librarians. Our normal business hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 to 7. And then Fridays and Saturdays, we're open 9 to 6. You can give us the message on Facebook at Enid Public Library. You can also email us at publiclibrary@enid.org.
Okay, Michaelene, that is it for my questions, and there are no questions online for you. Do you have any other closing remarks or comments that you want to share with the community?
We just want to let you know that we're still here to help you in any way we can. If you have an idea we're doing more teen outreach, so if you have a teen who's been wanting some programming or a coding class, anything like that, let us know. We're more than happy to do that. We also have National Library Week coming up next week, so we're going to have a lot of fun social media posts, so come check us out and celebrate with us.
Thank you, Michaelene, and thank you to everyone at Enid Public Library for being creative and innovative and still serving the Enid community. So don't forget about the Enid Public Library. When you're at home, kids are at home, they're still an active resource. So that is it for today's segment. Now join us tomorrow for the Garfield County Health Department for another COVID-19 update. Thank you.